Now, I'll tell you something funny, and I do talk about this in this new book. The leading experts, some of the leading experts, not all of them, but many of them on the idea of bipolar say that anxiety is always present. So it should be depression, anxiety, and mania. And interestingly enough, Proverbs 12:25, talking about sufficiency, already tells us that anxiety in the heart causes depression. So we know anxiety and depression are related. So when you become depressed and you don't get sleep, that's when mania comes into play. And I've just pointed out, look, bipolar is not even a good redescriptive label. If we're going to just do redescriptive labels, then we should call it tripolar: anxiety, depression, and mania. I'm currently counseling 5 individuals that are diagnosed on the schizophrenia spectrum, specifically with bipolar, most of them bipolar 1. And all of them will tell you they struggle with anxiety. In fact, I'm working with one of them right now, and he's just incredibly excited because he's getting answers to why he hasn't slept for years. So, if we're going to use these cheap redescriptive labels and succumb to the error of tautology, then we should be calling it tripolar rather than bipolar.
That's great. You're going to be a zillionaire if you can coin that, tripolar.
Yeah. Let me go put a copyright on it. I'm after helping people, of course.
I know you are.
But I do think it's important that this person finds themselves at 2 poles. Well, what are the 2 poles? They're the depressive pole and the manic pole. Well, the family that probably prodded, or the police that arrested the individual, they already knew that was a problem. Like, okay, he's in a depressed pole and a manic pole, and usually it's in a manic pole when they go get help, if you would, or arrested and taken to the emergency room, etc. So all they're saying is, he has bipolar 1, bipolar 2. Well, that's just redescribing what was already known. And so sadly, people take that redescription and they leave the clinic, they leave the hospital thinking, now I have an explanation of my friend, my family member's problem, when it's just a redescription. That's actually called a tautological error. Descriptions, in especially redescriptions, cannot explain. And yet that's what we bought into.